What's real? I just want to say today. I wanted to tell you guys, look. There's some men that go around and they don't care what you feel, what you think, and they don't even care if you call them or talk to them. There's guys like me. I do my best to show the person I care for that I care, that I think of them. Now, yes, I know that it's all about the chase, blah 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 blah. I don't believe in all that. I'm not the beat around the bush kind of guy. I wear my heart right here on my sleeve. So it's just who I am. And if that's not the kind of man you want in your life, then sorry, that's not me. Um, I kind of stay quiet because with the brain fog, it's hard to formulate what I want to say. I know what I want to say, but you know, as with the mass, you know that it's hard to say exactly what's on your mind. It's hard to get from here to here, and that's the hard part. And I don't want to mess things up. But everything I do with my heart. I look for inspiration for things like I write poems and I write books and I write songs and everything. But you know, that's the secret. So you guys keep it quiet. And I look for inspiration through that, and when I find it, I write down what is good about it, and that's what I do. And so it looks an awful lot like I'm doing it for somebody else. I'm sorry it feels that way, but it's not. Trust me. I love what I do. I'm happy with who I am and what I do and how I do it. But if you don't accept me for me or accept the person that you're talking to for them, well, then all of that person's work, if he's working, because I know there's some guys that don't work for it, they're not worth it. It's not worth the time. So I know that I'm trying my best to be everything I can be to whoever I can be. And if that's not appreciated, I mean, all I ever look for, any guy ever looks for is just say hello, say thank you, that was sweet. Just something like that, just recognition on the smallest scale. It doesn't have to be, oh, an hour of, oh, you're the best. We don't want that. I just want somebody to say, look, thank you so much, thank you, thank you. That's it. That's all a man ever wants. Like, there's some men that are just narcissistic and they want to be their head blown up. I don't want that crap. I just want somebody to show that. So I'm just saying, in hindsight, when you find somebody who's willing to give you everything, and they just, like I said before, if they're willing to give you $100, they don't expect nothing back, but at least give them $1 back. At their kindness, they're not expecting that back, but just you figured you would give them. I mean, I don't know if you can't live off of that, really. He's giving you $100 and you can't give back even $1, just out of the kindness of your heart. That's all a man looks for. At least that's all I look for, and that's it. So when you look for a man, look for a man who's going to give you $100. Don't expect nothing back, but be willing to give him at least $1. That's it. That's what it boils down to. And that, I think, when you start saying that with yourself, if he has the confidence in you, you should have the confidence in yourself. And that's what I am now. Because before all this, I thought I looked like Quasimodo. I walk funny, I talk funny, blah blah blah, you know. But you know what? I know right now I'm a good guy. Everybody look in the mirror and say, you are a good person, you are a great person, and you're worth the time that person is putting into you. So if that person is giving you time, apparently you're worth it. So, I mean, hello? Think about that. So, I mean, that should show you your worth. If somebody gives you time enough to tell you what you mean, that means you mean something. Especially if he's not expecting nothing back. Now, here's an example. If I were to tell somebody something, and I live in Nevada, and that person lives, let's say, in England, there's no way that it's all about, quote-unquote, sex. I mean, obviously. I mean, I'm not trying to, so if I'm saying you're beautiful, or if I'm saying you're lovely, or you're great, well, you might be lovely and great, especially if you see that's the kind of character I have. Hello? But some people always look for negative. Now, I'm not saying, now the reason why I look for negative is because all their life, they've probably only dealt with that kind of crap. I understand, that's fine. But you can't blame me for what they did, or blame that person for what somebody else did. That's just not right. Because I'm not blaming you for whatever happened in my past. I mean, I'm sure there's some things I do, and some things that are done that are that are familiarly the same. Just remember that we don't do that. I mean, I've dealt with bad stuff too. I've done bad stuff and I've dealt with bad stuff, and I don't do that, and I won't put nobody to do that. So don't you do it either. But remember, especially if somebody is coming from out of the book for you, out of the Bible for you, that is like number one to me. And you know what? If I'm not good enough for anybody, or if that person's not good enough for you, then hey, I guess it would be a loss for somebody. You figure out who. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Remember, smile. I'm sorry, I'm just a little perturbed today. I want you all to have a really, really, really good day and think positive thoughts. I want you to look in the mirror and say you are worth it, because you are. You are definitely worth it. You all are very beautiful and very nice and very great. Okay, so please remember and say that to yourself every morning. Get up, say your prayers, do your exercises, and do that, and eat great. Now, I'm not eating great today, as you saw the pictures, but it's my one time a month I can do this, so don't give me no mess. And yes, I'm wearing a shirt, so don't get all a bit out of shape. You guys have a good one.